Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video we got another pencil review incoming in your subscription box. Now this review today is going to be the Dixon Oriole 2.5 F grade pencils. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so for this review, I kind of wanted to give you guys a little backstory of kind of what happened. Kind of, I guess I could say what went wrong, but I don't know. It was kind of confusing. So I'll start by kind of explaining how I got these. So a lot of these pencils I got from Amazon, including this one. Now, there were a few different types of Oriole pencils that they had. And for all pencil fanatics, you might know that the Dixon company has made a few different types of Oriole pencils. They've changed, evolved over the years, like all pencils. They've changed the design, the formula, etc. So there's a specific one that I was looking for. I believe it was from the early 2010s, and there were three different types. One was kind of a pre-sharpened. It was like a really lavender-like eraser color, and it wasn't made very well, so I didn't want that one. That's the newest one that they make today. And then there was another one, this one, that has kind of a gold printing imprint and kind of like a, I guess, rose gold colored ferrule. The one that I wanted, though, was the one that I was saying before from the early 2010s, and it kind of had like a basic silver ferrule on it, kind of like this Caran d'Ache pencil here, kind of like a plain silver ferrule, but it still had the purple eraser. Now I ordered it, I looked at different sites, and I found one that was pretty cheap. It had the box, and I showed a picture of the pencil and, like, you know, the picture inventory of what the pencil looks like. Now I got it, opened it, and I already knew something was up because it was not the box that they showed in the picture. And I know, before you start commenting, there was no other information. It just basically just said Dixon Oriole pencils in the description. And it basically said exactly what it said on the title, which the title doesn't really tell me much other than what the pencil is. So I saw the box, I saw the product reviews, and the box didn't look like this. It kind of had, like, I don't know if you've seen the Oriole boxes, the older ones, where they're like, it's like green and like a green and white ombre with the giant Dixon logo, and I don't know, but those are the ones that I wanted. And I opened it and I looked at this and I was like, something's already off. But I was like, I'll still give them the benefit of the doubt, at least until I open it, because it looks like on the package here, it shows that the pencil that looks like the one that I ordered. However, when I opened it up, these were not the pencils that I had ordered. These are the ones that have the gold imprint on them and the kind of the rose gold ferrule, if you will. But these are not the ones that I ordered, and I don't know if he sent me the wrong pencil, but I don't know. Anyway, so that's kind of a backstory. But I'll do a review, and I have not done a review on these yet, so I figure why not give it a go today. So yeah, Dixon has been making Oriole pencils for quite a while now. Not as long as some of their other models, such as the Ticonderoga, but they have been making it for a respectable amount of time. And basically, there's a bunch of different versions, and this is one of those versions of the Oriole pencil. And I figure, why not test it out? Now, the difference about these pencils is that if you'll notice, on the box here, it explains that it is 2.5, which equals an F grade here in the United States, and which means that it's going to be a slightly harder pencil, and hopefully have better point retention. I did not realize that when I got the package, even though it said F very plainly on the listing. I'm a sucker for that. But yes, so basically, I'm going to do a review. I'm going to do a test. I've already sharpened one of these bad boys, as you can see. Yeah, got a pretty good point. Okay. One thing that also I found interesting, which kind of brought up an interesting question. So, just take a look at the box here. I'll kind of show you the box as I go to this point. So, you know, Dixon Oriole, 12 pencils, you know, the classic Oriole logo, bonded break-resistant core made from a sustained yield forest and stuff like that. And then, you know, on the back, it's in, it's either Spanish or French. If you guys can let me know in the comments, help me out a little bit and tell me what language that could be. But yes, so that is that area. So here's the thing. So I go kind of, where is it? Try to find it. Oh yeah, so if you look on the side of the box, you see this here, made in India. Now, the reason why that raises an interesting question, you guys know the famous and very, very well made pencils by Natraj, which is another Indian, well, it's an Indian pencil company. This is the Natraj 621 Trio, which is a triangular pencil. And let's compare the wood on here real quick, just to show you. Now, Dixon and Natraj are two completely different companies, yet the wood looks almost identical. So, I'm thinking that Dixon probably has a branch in India, where they manufacture pencils, and that probably is the same wood. It's probably a wood specific to that region of India. It's probably a certain wood they use in India. So that kind of clues me in that the wood that they also used for these is wood from India as well. And there's another pencil that kind of also had this clue, I guess you could say. It's these Dixon, I guess they're colored coded, I guess. I don't know. They're HBs, and they also have the same wood. I did a review on these, which will be coming up soon. But they have the same wood as the Dixon Orioles and the Natraj. And if you notice, they are also made in India. So I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that's a little bit different, and I like that they're making pencils in a variety of places, which is cool, you know, experimenting with different woods and different, you know, formulation of graphite and stuff like that. So, yeah, anyway, I'll get on. I know you guys probably are clicked off the video now because I've just been blabbing on, but let's give this pencil a test, shall we? So I'm just gonna, you know, scribble a little bit. Oh, well, the point already snapped on this thing. Well, that's a good start. I've already lost quite a bit of length on this pencil. Okay, let's sharpen this again. Well, that is not... Oh, this has already proven the point that it is not break resistant. That's already a flaw. Dixon, you say this pencil is break resistant, yet the pencil just broke on me on camera. That's a little odd, a little interesting, so sharpen this up quickly. Is Dixon doing a little bit of sneaky work here? See, the pencil is like nearly a stub now. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but like, mainly because I tried using it on the old scary Coom pencil sharpener, which almost always breaks on me. So yes, let's try this again. See if the point breaks this time. I'll press a little bit lighter. Wow, that's really smooth. Well, I mean, not too smooth. The thing is, this doesn't really feel like an F grade. It feels like a number 2. This is certainly not an F, for sure. It feels like a number 2. It feels like maybe even slightly darker. Yeah, this does not feel like an F to me. No way. There's no way this is an F grade pencil. I mean, look at how dark that is. I'm not even pressing that hard, and this is for sure not an F grade pencil. I mean, you would have to be pressing super, super light like that to get it really, really light, even close to an F. So this is definitely the wrong grade that they attributed to this pencil. This is definitely more of a number 2, maybe even darker, which is not necessarily a bad thing. You know, pencils being dark is a good thing for a lot of people, including me, and so that's pretty nice. It's pretty dark. But it's definitely not an F, for sure. There's no way that right there is an F grade pencil. I mean, just looking at it. So, yeah, that basically, so 2 things that are already wrong about this. It is not break resistant, and it is for sure not an F grade pencil. Like you can clearly see like dark imprint on this paper, and just to tell you that I'm not crazy, I don't know if you can see that, but it says F 2.5. So I don't know what's up with this, but it does not feel like an F to me. All right, so now let's get on with some of the pros, I guess you could say, for this pencil. Let's scoot this over a little bit. All right, so let's write a little bit more. Let's write a sentence, right? So yeah, it's pretty smooth, and it does it does not have great point retention either. So still, it's still a good pencil, and let's test the eraser real quick. Let's do we're gonna go a little easy on this pencil and shade lighter than last time. But let's try erasing with this. We'll draw a line so we know. So it's not the worst in the world, but it's not, it's not the best either. I mean, it's okay. It's not that bad, and it was kind of expensive for how much I paid, but still, I think it's a pretty nice pencil, nicely made. I like that there's barely any paint chipping on it. The ferrule feels very secure. The lacquer is immaculate. It's very great. And the imprinting is also very clean. So, yeah, I mean, I actually like this pencil a lot. And let's kind of, you know what? I'm curious. Let's compare it to a few different pencils. First, let's compare it to the Nitrage and see if the wood is really comparable to the pencil graphite. And let's also compare it to a really dark pencil and a more standard pencil. So we got kind of a baseline here. So here's the Nitrage. Let's write some lines. Let's shade a little bit with the Oriole. I'm just gonna write O for Oriole. And then let's take the Nitrage and write with this one. So, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty comparable. Although, obviously, I prefer the Nitrage because it's much better quality, in my opinion. But there's that one. Now let's compare it to another common yellow pencil, the Murado Classic, which is sadly going out of production. But here's the Murado. Okay, definitely more scratchy. And lighter. Okay, so that one's already out of the I mean, it's not like this is a competition, but that one's obviously extremely way more light. And this is supposed to be a number 2 pencil. Like here, this is the Murado, and this is the Oriole. This is supposed to be F grade. This is supposed to be number 2. There is no way that that is an F grade pencil. But, I mean, your mileage may vary depending on, you know, where you pick these pencils up and what, you know, type they're from, as I've mentioned before. Now let's compare it to, I mean, obviously this is the darkest pencil that I have, and there's no way that this pencil is gonna be lighter than the Oriole. Yeah, no. But still, I'm still not complaining. I like this pencil quite a bit. Well, I guess pretty much that concludes the review. I didn't do an eraser test with the Papermate exam grade pencils because they did not come with an eraser, so. And I'm not a big fan of using a different eraser for a completely different set of pencils because I don't think that's a completely fair test to, you know, to the quality of the pencil. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I think this was a very surprising result. And you guys decide. Do you think that this is worth, worth the money of spending for buying a pencil like this? Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.